Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we've got an affordable Tesla Model Y concept, and we've got another spotting as well. And this one's really weird because it looks like a Model Y, but it's also covered up. So I'm not confused. I'm kind of confused what is going on here with this one. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you want to join our free email newsletter, you could do that down below in the description. And we also added a page on our website where we give you all the different discount codes, accessories that I recommend, and really just the top 3, because there's a lot of accessories out there that are pretty useless, but here's the best ones with a discount code that you can save. And today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more. But more on that later. So we're starting to see a lot more spottings. Here is another covered up Tesla prototype that's been spotted this morning in Seaside, California. And what's really weird with this is that this seems to be a Model Y. You can see we've got the 19-inch wheels at the bottom here. Sorry, it's a little bit covered up, but you can see it right here. It's being charged and it's completely covered up. But I mean, we can see the silhouette here still looks like a Model Y, but we know that the affordable Model Y is just a Model Y as well. So let's take a look at the Reddit post. You can see if anybody here is, I like this one, Tesla probably. Yep, yeah, it's probably a Tesla at this point. We can see here if there's anything different with this, like it might be a Tesla. A lot of people just trolling here. I love the comments here that is basically saying that, I mean, it kind of looks, we can see that there is a Model Y behind it as well. So maybe it is going to be a little bit smaller than the current version as well. But here is our concept from Sugar Design. We can see what he is imagining, or they are imagining. We don't know if it's a he or she, but what they are imagining that the affordable Model Y could look like. And actually, it kind of looks good. Like if this gets released, I mean, it essentially is like what the Model 3 would be if the Model 3 was morphed into a Model Y. We don't have the light bar across the top here. But if this is what the case will be with an affordable Model Y, we could see another hit. And so really the question is how much features, or how many features are they going to be decontenting or de-featuring from it to make it look like this? We can see the backside here, the light bar, at least imagine here, is a little bit different. We can see also that the top is a little bit more sharper. Diffuser is also different as well. But this front side, I mean, if it looks like this, I bet there's a lot of you thinking right now that, you know, you might be looking to buy a Model Y, but at the same time, if the affordable Model Y, affordable one, looks as good as it is on this concept, then maybe this could be where you could save a good amount of money and get a de-featured one as well, because we don't know if it's not, I mean, it could be as bad as if they're looking to strip it. Like think about like the Cybertruck rear-wheel drive, how it has, you know, regular suspension versus the other one, or a manual tonneau cover. Like what if the affordable Model Y has manual seats, like where you pull the letter and go all the way back and things like that? That would be funny. But I mean, if it has full self-driving, or it can at least get full self-driving, then really, like, what more do you really need? Of course, you need good range, maybe even like AC, maybe, you know, heated seats, heated steering wheel. Like, do you need ventilated seats? Do you need a massive screen and all these different things? I mean, of course, like, maybe, of course you don't need a screen in the back, but like, do you need like a subwoofer and speakers? Like how far will they actually go here to make this cheaper or more affordable, and how many features will they strip from it at the end of the day? But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. I mean, it could be very interesting to see at the end of the day when this actually comes out. There really has not been any other leaks on this, and so I mean, at this point, I mean, they're going to wait until the end of the quarter, that's for sure. I mean, at this point, they shouldn't really, or they're not going to confuse the buyers out there like you and me in adding more models, because it just wouldn't make any sort of sense. And so that's where this plug is. You have 48 days left to take delivery of your Model 3 or Model Y to take advantage of the $7,500 federal tax credit. You have to take delivery. And so if you're looking to lock in and place your deposit, your non-refundable deposit, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already buying full self-driving, then using our Tesla referral code down below does support the channel. So thank you to everybody that has used it. And you can see here, Tesla is starting to put all these different new billboards and everything, limited inventory, take delivery today, even the lease incentive, the loophole for people that make too much money over the income limits, that is also ending on September 30th. So really the 3 ways that you can buy a Tesla, which is cash, lease, or even finance, all of those is ending or the $7,500 is ending for all of those. So you pretty much have 48 days to not only order, but take delivery, like cash in hand delivery or finance. Pick up the vehicle by the end of September, so September 30th. So this is essentially your 45-day warning at this point. So let us know what your thoughts on it. What deals are you waiting for? It seems like, orders are ramping, people are placing orders, people are placing deposits, and inventory on Tesla's website is pretty much the one thing that's pretty interesting, because we haven't talked about this yet, and what we are talking about is the option credit, the upgrade credit pretty much has disappeared. Like Tesla said, it's leaving. They really only gave us like a 3-day time period, which was kind of upsetting. But I feel like they should have given all-wheel drive purchasers or Model Y purchasers like at least a week. And I want to say they only give like a 4-day, but I guess that just goes right in line with what they're saying. Is like, hey, as demand goes up, we're going to start stripping away incentives and deals and everything. And lo and behold, if you take a look at rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, there is no longer any option upgrade credits anymore. Of course, all-wheel drive does have inventory discounts, but some of these I would probably pass. Like $2,000 off sounds great, but when the vehicle has 5,000 miles on it, $2,000 is not worth the discount of 5,000 miles. Just a rule of thumb, 1-to-1 or even 2-to-1, $2 to 1 mile is what you want for sure for one of these. And I know all of you are looking for the maximum discount off of your Tesla. Don't forget about your current vehicle as well. Please do not trade it into Tesla. At least see what else is out there for other companies that are looking to buy your vehicle from the comfort of your home. And that's why we partnered with GimmeTheVin.com down below in the description. They're looking to get you maximum value for your current vehicle, so check it out, link down below in the description. And they're doing a $25,000 cash giveaway right now if you sell your vehicle to them. So definitely check it out. GiveMeTheVin.com down below in the description. But let us know what your thoughts on this concept design of the affordable one. I kind of like it. And if it looks as sharp and as nice as this, and if they can put a number 2, like 29,000, like 29,995 on the starting price of it, I think we will have a hit. Even if it's like 29,995 with like 250 miles, I think that would be a fantastic vehicle. And if you think about it, maybe that's what they're doing for Robotaxi. If it can like charge really fast, if it can go, a good 250 miles, because really, if you've got a home charger and you're just zipping around town and going back home every single time, you don't really need more than that. Now, I certainly understand if you are a road trip warrior, like driving 2 to 3 hours a day for a commute, then yes, you do need the 300 you would probably need like 400 miles of range. But if you're anything less than that, then really a home charger, and you really just have to think about like, how can I get home to charge up again and then move on to the next thing and next stop and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments.
If you're financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up, my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it and you should too.
Thanks for that, everyone. And just a quick reminder, we are giving away a Tesla, not a diner, just a regular Tesla robot, brand new in packaging. We're going to ship this to one lucky winner. As a reminder, you had to have watched yesterday's live stream and entered in a secret code in the live stream comments. And then I'm going to use the random comment giveaway winner or picker to pick a random comment at the end of today's live stream. So I guess that's a last warning if you want to try and get in some extra entries into there. All right, thanks for coming in. Anonymous, great to see you. Kokila Patel, thanks for coming in. Sorry if I messed it up. U-Haul, great to see you. And thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. Oops, let's see here. Oh, there we go. With so many new models being introduced in Q4, do you think it will have impact discounts Tesla will have on Model 3 and Model Y, or do you expect them to throw a kitchen sink of discounts? I think they're going to try and roll off the hype of all of this, and I think they're going to release new models and maybe kind of wait and see, is, because there's that Osborne effect, right? If an affordable model comes out and then they see this is like 29 or 34, and then they look at it like a brand new customer saying like, oh, well, a new Model Y is 37, like, oh, maybe I'll just get the 37 one instead of the 34 one for the affordable. So I think they'll wait and see at least for a month before ramping on a lot of incentives. If we look at this quarter, we can kind of itemize like what they actually did. They waited all the way until about the end of July before releasing incentives, like July 20th. So we could easily see some sort of similar strategy in Q4 for incentives. Anonymous, is there an aftermarket hitch and wiring harness for the Juniper? Oh, actually, I don't know. All right, my kid looked at the live stream and asked if Dennis is doing a robot giveaway. Yes, we are at the end of today's live stream. When is the release of the affordable Model Y? Will Tesla also give you additional lease deals as well? I would say yes to the lease deals at some point. Affordable Model Y, probably Q4 at this point. Bare bone Model Y. Yeah, essentially that's what I feel like is going to be happening here. Shins, what are the chances to get Cybertruck 0% approved with 680 credit score? If you've got like a massive amount of a down payment, like maybe 35 to 40, maybe. If anything less than that, like 35K, then I don't think you would be able to get 0% with the 680 credit score. But hey, like if you can get like 2.99, 3.99, I would say that's a win with the 680 credit score, because you typically have to have top tier credit like 750 plus to get the promotional rates, but they start to tier down or tier up when you don't have the promotional credit score that qualifies. And this next topic, Q4 for Tesla is going to be absolutely massive. They're probably planning to launch maybe 4+ models coming into the market. Here's a list, and also more importantly, here's my prediction on what I feel like the pricing for these will actually be. Shout out to Nick for posting this. Tesla is about to have a absolutely massive Q3 due to the tax credit ending, but after that, Q4 is going to be interesting as well. Low-cost Model Y, Model Y 6-seater, Model Y Performance, Model 3 Plus that just got released in China with a 515-mile range. Unsupervised full self-driving, I'll believe it when I see it. Robotaxi expansion across the US, that's good for Tesla shareholders, more revenue. And Tesla semi-production in terms of it actually being ramping, but I mean, that's been out for a little bit. But here's my guess on the pricing of this. Low-cost Model Y, 29 to 37K. I think because the 7,500 federal tax credit is ending, I don't think they're going to drop the price of the Model Y rear-wheel drive that much. So I think this gives them an opportunity to slot in the low cost right under there. Model Y 6-seater, I mean, now that we've seen that China is undercutting their all-wheel drive and putting the 6-seater right under that, maybe we do see a 46 to 58K price point for that. Model Y Performance, I personally feel like it's going to be more expensive than the Model 3 and maybe a lot more than the all-wheel drive. So my guess 55 to 65K, but I guess we'll see when that actually comes out. Model 3 Plus, I was just taking a look at all-wheel drive and maybe it's probably 45 to 50K at that point. Unsupervised full self-driving, this is going to be an interesting one because once unsupervised starts to roll out and it actually becomes even more useful when there's no nag, no paying attention, like making you pay attention on the drive, think about what the cost could be on that, or the ROI. I mean, I could guess that full self-driving could be way more valuable if it actually starts to roll out to more people and more people start to realize what it actually is. I feel like market penetration is getting there, but it's still got a long ways to go. And so, I mean, if you think about it, there could be like an $8,000 base cost and maybe an extra cost for the unsupervised part of it. I mean, or even the robo-taxi part of it. Who knows at this point? And then I actually was curious on Tesla semi-production, but it actually is starting at $150K, at least according to Google, $150,000 to $250,000. But let us know what your thoughts on it. I mean, there could be a situation in Q4 that what if, as Dominic says, what if Tesla releases a Model Y Performance, a Model Y L, an affordable Model Y, all at the same time? And what if it's a September to October, maybe more than likely October, which is Q4, the start of Q4? Because if you think about it, what if they release all those on October 1st, then they wait just like how they did in Q3 all the way till like the 20th to the 25th of that current month before incentives on other vehicles as well. And so we could easily see that. Or what if the Model Y L is actually the Model Y Performance that we talked about, because it does have the same or similar seats, plus like a spoiler and everything, and all the other different things like that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. It could be a very wild Q4 for sure. And it's going to be exciting for Tesla shareholders at the end of the day.
Now that you've bought your Tesla, or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks for that, everyone. And I know a lot of you are waiting for this Tesla I keep wanting to say like robo-taxi or like Tesla Diner robot. I know a lot of you are waiting for this Tesla robot giveaway. So you know what? If we can get to 30 likes, I'll stop whatever I'm doing, whatever topic, and we'll just go straight into the giveaway and choose the winner from yesterday's live stream. So there's a goal right there. 30 likes. That should be pretty easy to get, right? 500-mile range must get U-Haul. Yeah, I mean, at some point we will get there. Like the Gravity, the Lucid, maybe not the Gravity, the Lucid sedan. I mean, I think you can already get there, right? Third row Model X, 200 miles on 100 charge. Not sure about that. Yeah, 100%. Cybercharger price drop in Q4. Yeah, we could easily see that because, I mean, people are actually buying them. They're disappearing off of the inventory because, I mean, 2.4, believe that. Like when you put a promotional APR rate, it actually goes and sells vehicles and everything. Used prices going up after tax credit. I think what will happen is if the price is above $25,000, then I think it could maybe stay flat or even increase because, you know, as the new side gets more expensive, people that are looking to get that 1 year depreciated vehicle is going to be going higher in terms of prices. But if the vehicle is under $25,000 because there's that $4,000 used EV tax credit, I think those will go even lower because they've been inflated by the $4,000 used EV tax credit. That's my theory. Tesla 54, hey buddy, thanks for coming in. Thoughts on buying a used Model 3 Performance or wait? I think the new side is pretty good because you can get 0% or at least 2.49%. All the colors are free on Model 3 Performance, I think still, right? Like exterior and interior, plus the 7,500 is starting to disappear. So I would really do the math on like what is a base one with that, or I mean, if like a colored one with all the different like interior and exterior colors and see what the price is. But I mean, 2024, 3K with $44,000, that doesn't sound that bad either. I would just check it against like wholesale value and see like what it actually is similar to. 16 likes already. Let's go. Yeah, the number is 30, so let's get there. I'm like number 9. Thank you, Danny, for that, and Art for sure. Richard, how are you? So how can I get a discount on my wife's Model 3? DM me, Richard, on Instagram. We do have a wait list for the full self-driving. If you already picked it up, then it won't work. But I guess I do have another method for people that have already picked up their Tesla, but it's a little clunky. And so I don't know if I'm like really want to like push or anything like that. In this next topic, Tesla is already discounting the new long-range rear-wheel drive Cybertruck. I don't know if, because they kind of categorize this kind of weird, but I mean, if this is the case, then this Cybertruck just came out and there's already discounts if you believe it or not. Shout out to user MAGA in our Discord, our super secret Discord down below in the description, where we talk about deals all of the time here. And we can see here that there is a $4,500 discount on a brand new Tesla Cybertruck that just came out. You can see here, sorry, my Photoshop is like bugging out right now. $4,500 on a brand new Model Y Cybertruck long range rear wheel drive. Pretty wild considering that these literally just started deliveries, and I think I've only seen like a handful of people. We can see here that there is a $4,500. It's listed under referral credit for some reason, which is kind of weird, but maybe that is similar to how they just wanted to put it here so that we wouldn't be able to see it, because there is referral credit for referring people. Just, I don't know, it's hard to get up to $4,500 because the max right now is like $2,500 per account. So I don't know how that actually is working here, but one could believe, I mean, I believe MAGA, the Discord user, that it is a $4,500 discount on the Tesla vehicle, the Tesla Cybertruck long range rear wheel drive. And so let us know. I mean, me personally, I don't know if I would buy the rear wheel drive one, but if you're looking for the lowest payment, lowest cost, you don't care about all those other different features, then maybe it could be a great deal at the end of the day. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments.
One thing's for sure, if you're buying a new Tesla, it does not come with this. And that's a set of all-weather floor mats. My favorite set so far right now is a set by 3W Liners. And I've tried all the different floor mats that are out there, 3D Mats USA, Tasmanian, and a bunch of Amazon ones. And by far, these are going to be my favorite set. I've got them in our Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and also Cybertruck as well. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, not only will you save 25% off and get a set under $100, you'll support the channel as well. So definitely check out our partner 3W Liner floor mats down below in the description, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks to everyone, and they gave us a highest promo code ever, DENINS35, for 35% off. So if you're looking for a set of fantastic floor mats, we have them in all of our Teslas. Great quality, way cheaper than OEM prices. You get way more, and lifetime warranty as well. Definitely check it out. 3W all weather floor mats down below in the description. Please, that's the point. Already picked up, please push. Yeah, DM me my Instagram. I think you already have before in the past, right? I'm not sure. Lavendi, I have a car, so I'm rolling the dice. See what happens in Q4 and see that what's released. Really hoping the CT price drop. Yeah, at this point, I mean, people are buying them. And so maybe they just roll and continue with 0% and 2.49 all the way to the end. But I guess it's really, I'm curious to see like what percentage of Cybertruck owners get the 7,500, and maybe a lot of them are leasing them to do that workaround as well. Lavendi, I have a car, so I'm rolling the dice. See what happens in, or you already said that. Sorry. CJ, or I already said that. Do you think I should cancel my 5-seater order and wait for the 6-seater, family of 6? I'm afraid it'll be more expensive than we think and might take some time to come to the States. Yes. And for sure, it's not going to be out before the 7,500. I guess my question to you, CJ, is do you need a vehicle right now, or can you wait or keep waiting? And I mean, 6-seater, family of 6 in a Model Y. I mean, you're not going to be able, I mean, really, you shouldn't be buying a Tesla. You should be buying like a van, like a Toyota Sienna van or something like that. The Model Y is not going to cut it. CT all-wheel drive needs $4,500 discount. Yeah, JD, I mean, they pretty much are having that for sure. Do you have any Magback wireless charger clutch? We don't have any on hand, but there is a promo code discount down below, and also on our best deal spreadsheet where we list out all the different discounted accessories and everything. The top 3, what we recommend, plus discount codes and everything right here. It's actually down below in the description as well. Clutch, did you say you guys are giving free full self-driving for half off? Not free, definitely not free, unless you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, where you can get 3 months of full self-driving added for your Tesla vehicle. If you're already buying full self-driving, then using our Tesla referral code does support the channel. We're at 21 likes right now, so we're getting close. You guys are pushing pretty hard here. But once we get to 30, we'll just stop and then just do the giveaway. Pick the giveaway winner for the Tesla robot from yesterday's live stream. In this next topic, here's why Tesla vehicles get better and better over time. And this is the big differentiator, or one of the big differentiators over other vehicles that are out there. And the biggest thing is because this is free. When you buy a Tesla vehicle, and Nick created this fantastic post, he's had his Model 3 Performance for 1 year now, and this is every over-the-air update that his car has received for free. And you can see the list is massively extensive with all of the different features and upgrades and everything. The car just gets better and better and better with every free update, just connected to the Wi-Fi, everything. I mean, auto shift gear selection, I actually use that personally a ton at Tesla. Apple Watch, I also use that a ton as well. Spotify free instead of the paid subscription, all these different traffic alerts. I mean, don't forget about like the full self-driving updates as well. Adaptive headlights, that was a big one. Yes, other OEMs have had that, but now Tesla gives it to, to Tesla owners as well. Plus like the light sync, the Grok AI integration. I mean, that's big because that's, I think, they're like one of the first North American or US companies out there that has built in AI now, and I actually kind of like using it when I need like a question answered or research while I'm driving. I don't want to pull out my phone and type on something. It is a very, very nice feature as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. CJ, I have a van. This is for my daily commute, but thought the 60s for entire family would be a plus. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, the Model Y definitely will be tight. It's a comfortable ride, but if you already have another van, then I guess it could be good for a daily driver. But 5 seats, it'll be good for sure. George, ordered a Model Y today. Will I get it by September 30th, Los Angeles? Funny story with that, George, is that, Tesla is saying like, oh, if you place your order now, it's going to be a bit like 3 to 5 weeks or 5 to 6 weeks or whichever. You might not be able to get it. So get your orders in now. I, personally feel like it's a little bit of them, just saying that so that, because if you take a look at it now, it says 3 to 5 weeks for a Tesla vehicle, and that's for the rear wheel drive. But it's funny, like I was talking to a friend that just placed an order for a Model Y. He just did it yesterday, and he already has the VIN for the vehicle, and of course, California. And so maybe that does take 3 to 5 weeks to get to the Tesla delivery place and transport and everything. But it's fun to think that he's already got a VIN when some people wait 3 to 5 weeks just to get a VIN. He already has one. So we'll just take some of this with a grain of salt. But Tesla has, I think, played this beautifully with the $7,500 federal tax credit ending and everything with that, with people ordering for sure. What's the best selling color for the Model Y, Danny? You know what it is? It's the free one. It always has been the free one, and that's going to be stealth gray. If anything, maybe next to the white, it's $1,000. And because, there's a certain demographic that likes white Tesla vehicles and everything. In this next topic, Elon says that full self-driving is going to get a new update, and it will be able to park all by itself perfectly at Tesla superchargers. Pretty cool update to think about this, because that's like the last step, right? Because if you're driving and full self-driving on road trips, you're going to be stopping at superchargers, especially if it's over a 2 to 3 hour drive. Today I actually went and drove about 2 hours one way and did it back and forth with about 25% left on the battery, like 100 miles one way. And so it's pretty cool to think. But if you have to stop at a supercharger, you'll have to deactivate full self-driving and then park it by yourself. But that is the next step to like even robotaxi, right? Like if you can actually be able to charge the vehicle all by itself, then they're probably working on, they definitely are working on this because they need it for robotaxi. But still, very cool to think about it, and let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. George, thanks for your answer. No, thanks for dropping by, George. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. If you're just joining in, welcome. We've got some concept photos of the affordable Tesla Model Y. This is what is imagined by Sugar Design to think it could actually be like. And if it looks like this, it could be pretty spot on and a hit. I feel like a lot of people would love to just save money, not care about the features, and just get a inexpensive, affordable Tesla Model Y that has been stripped of content of like features and everything like that. Doug, thank you for information. I get my first Tesla this Saturday. Nice. Congrats, Doug. Enjoy it in good health. And of course, this is the second most exciting part, which is accessories. Definitely check out the discount codes where you can save a bunch of money off of accessories down below in the description. In this next topic, we've got a fun video of a Tesla owner that breaks down the true cost of ownership. And some of these numbers might actually surprise you. One of them surprised me in that he really uses full self-driving in town. Let's take a listen.
I got this 2022 Tesla back in October 15th of last year. And I think it's a good time to tell you what the monthly expenses have been for me since now it's July of 2025. So the biggest bill is the insurance. I paid $145 a month, which is still really good for full coverage on an electric vehicle.
Which I agree. Actually, that is fantastic. I was taking a look at my insurance. I mean, of course, California is more and more expensive. I think we pay like an average of $200 per vehicle. So if you can get $145 a month, maybe through like Tesla insurance, which is usually the low cost, or my recommendation, Costco insurance, which is a good one as well. If you can get it in your state, it's not in California anymore, then it could be a way to minimize your costs.
Most people have told me that. The next one, my electric bill has fluctuated between $86 and $100 a month extra on what they usually are. That to go into that, it will be lower when I stop working 60 hours a week, because I have to now be at work 6 hours a week and I have a round trip 50-mile commute. And
so you can try to do some of the math there in terms of the miles, but $100 to give you frame of reference. I mean, you guys probably, if you own your house, you can probably imagine that your electricity bill in some months could be $100 to $200 a month. And so that's why having a home charger and charging at the right rates, I don't know where he's actually at, but one could imagine there could be time of use rates depending on when he actually charges.
And when I stop Ubering and DoorDashing as much as I do now, so that bill will go down, but let's just call it an even one.
So then that makes sense, because if you're Ubering and DoorDashing, you're driving a ton of miles to make money. And so that's going to go and make it go up.
After that, that's really it. No, I'm lying. There is two more bills, but they're at my discretion, which one is full self-driving. It's $100 a month. Full self-driving, auto park is all included in that. I use them daily. Okay, I get my money's worth. Especially when I found out you could put the full self-driving navigation with my Uber.
And that's kind of a surprising thing. Like, because if you think about it, so he's working for Uber, maybe as a side hustle, pays for $100 a month full self-driving, and then just monitors the car as the full self-driving does the work for him in picking up and dropping off his passengers. Maybe not 100%, but 80 to 90%. Of course, he can't just sit there on his phone because maybe the passenger would freak out. But that's kind of an interesting, I mean, he can't either sleep either. He still has to monitor, but at least he can kind of sit back and relax and monitor the vehicle as like manage the vehicle, manage the Uber driver, or manage the Uber with the, essentially robotaxi that it actually has. So pretty fun way to think about this with the robotaxi and the Uber combination here with the Tesla vehicle and his cost with that, which of course, if he's Ubering, he can write off the full self-driving costs.
The next one is the smallest one, and that's the connectivity on the car, so I can watch Netflix or anything like that when I'm sitting at the charger or anything. And I pay for the year up front, which so I brought it down from $10 a month to like $8 a month.
And yeah, so that's $100 a month for premium connectivity, because the regular vehicles or the Model 3, Model Y, actually SX as well, all have to pay for a monthly subscription, $10 a month or $100 a year. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. Very interesting to see what the different costs are. And of course, if you're looking to be buying your Tesla, then that gives you some perspective on how much it will actually be.
So congrats on buying your Tesla, or you're about to just buy your Tesla. But now here's the second most exciting part. That's accessories. And there's a ton of accessories out there, probably even way too much. And I try and bucket it into the top 3 accessories that you can get. And that's going to be phone mounts, all-weather floor mounts, and center consoles. A good set of all-weather floor mounts is probably my #1 recommendation. And I've got a bunch of links and discount codes to all the accessories that I recommend down below in the description and on our best deal spreadsheet on page 2. Check out this one from Jawa that we use on all of our Teslas, linked down below, or their center console, which I also use on all of our Teslas as well. A must-have because Tesla Tesla doesn't come with a center console. But my number one accessory I recommend is going to be all-weather floor mats, and I bucket it from 3 different options: good, better, and best. The good ones are going to be the ones that you find on Amazon. Better is going to be the ones from like Tasmanian. But my favorite, all-time favorite that we have on our Model X and Model 3 Performance currently is going to be a set of all-weather floor mats by 3W Liners. If you use our promo code down below in the description, you'll find that the price of these floor mats are pretty in line with some of the other ones at a much higher quality material. So thank you to everybody that's used our links to support the channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks for that, everyone. And yes, we hit 30 likes. So let's go ahead and give away this Tesla Not a Diner robot, brand new and everything. So once the winner is chosen, please DM me on one of my socials, Instagram preferred, and then we'll get the shipping address and everything all squared away after we verify you've done all the different steps and everything. So this was from yesterday's live stream. You had to select a specific or enter in a comment for the specific code. So let's go ahead and the cool thing with this is multiple entries are allowed. You can really blow it up. And we got 72 comments, so good odds for people. So let's go ahead and see if the person that this thing chooses is actually did the right thing. I'm ordering a white on white Model Y. Congrats to Snow Clan. Please DM me on Instagram so we can get you set up on one of my socials. Congrats on winning a Tesla Not a Diner robot shipped to you and everything. And of course, we're probably going to be doing another one of these maybe sometime before Sunday, because we've got like two of each, 2 diner ones and 2 regular ones overstock. But congrats to Snow Clan for winning this giveaway and everything. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Experience Tech, do you think the battery size and range will be less on the cheaper Model Y? Yes. Clutch, I have a feeling that the Model Y Jumper is going to go look like the Model 3 Highland, but a bigger version. But it seems like affordable Model Y would look like the Model 3 Highland. Yeah, I think so too. And that's maybe what they did. I ordered the mats also as well. You rock. No, thank you, Doug. Thank you for using our discount links. And if anybody else wants 35% off a set of all-weather floor mats, definitely check out the 3W all-weather floor mats link down below in the description. U-Haul, $150 a month, car brand insurance. Yeah, $150 is good. Anything lower than like $180 is good. Tesla insurance is horrible to get a hold of. Yeah, I've heard that for sure in the past as well. 20 cents per kilowatt down here in Miami on off-ping time, Danny. That's pretty good for sure. I mean, California doesn't get as low at that as all. I want the bot, Anderson. Maybe next time we'll do a bunch more giveaways. Is Model 3 Highland 2024 or 2025, or there are different models? No, it started in 2024, so yes. Mountain, thanks for coming in. I'm waiting on Tesla to release a supervisor names to those service places. I need to talk to someone. My service center is a train wreck. I would DM that Raj guy, the CTO, on X. He's been pretty responsive actually. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one.